good morning. I am so sorry. I overslept. I was wondering why. Okay, so like I slept through my alarm and I was like woke up and I looked and I was like wondering why did my alarm not go off? I don't know. I felt like a weird feeling. I was like, it feels kind of late. Why did my alarm? It feels like I slept in. You know what I mean? So I look at my phone and it's like 10:15 in the morning. So I am so sorry, guys. Like I don't know why. I have no idea. Like I set my alarm for like 8 in the morning so I can go live on here and I totally slept through it. So good morning, guys. I'm on here. I feel so bad. I don't know. I guess I needed the sleep, but I don't know. Like I was wondering why it never went off and I was like, oh, it's no big deal. It'll go off soon. Get back up. It's like 10:15 in the morning. Anyways, we're going to do a you and them reading. Good morning, guys. Hey, Chrissy. Hey, T-Rose. Hey, Kitty. Hey, Danielle. Hey, Aries man. Hey, Tamika. Hey, Janet. I guess I did need the sleep because, like, I was so tired Sunday after getting sunburned. And then yesterday, like, all day, I was just, like, in and out of sleep. You know, like, yesterday, like, I did the lives. And then I was just, like, I kept, like, nodding off during the day. So this sunburn is, like, bad. I have sunburn, like, all, like, on my back. I have it all on my face. Like, it's just terrible. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and do you and them, what's going on with you and your person. Hey, Claudia, and just kind of see what's happening between you and the person on your mind. So, with that being said, hit that like button, subscribe, watch whatever placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, cross watch, and just take the reading how it's going to resonate. What I'm going to do is just see your guys' like energy towards each other, or I might just do your guys' feelings, and I don't know, I'm going to see how like how much room I got on the table or like what's going on. Yeah, I think I'll do like what's going on in your energy and then their energy as well. So take it out, resonates. If you guys want to book a personal reading, everything's down below in the description box. And I will do water signs individual readings after this. So stay tuned. All right, Aries at 226. All right, so let's go into it and see your guys' energy, feelings, thoughts, and actions in the situation. What's going on? And then what your person wants to say to you as well. I'll clarify with some more cards if I need to. All right, your energy is dating in reverse. Your feelings, new love in reverse. Your actions, dishonesty in reverse. Their energy, reveal in reverse. Self-love and their feelings and how they see you is third party in reverse. Or their actions, third party, sorry. All right, let's go ahead and see. Hey, Millie. So let's see what's going on with the person on your mind. You and them, what's happening. All right, Aries, why is your energy dating in reverse? Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles reverse, and the Two of Wands in reverse. You're in this energy of wanting to be single, okay? You're like, for a lot of you, it's like, I don't want to waste time. You guys could feel like you've wasted time in a relationship because you're in this energy of like, I just want to be single. I don't want to be with anybody. Okay, like that was a bad decision giving to something. So I don't know if it's in regards to this person or if it's just in love in general. But you're coming up with somebody that's like, I don't want to be in a relationship. I just want to be single, giving to myself. I don't want to waste any more time. Your feelings is new love in reverse. Seven of Wands reverse, the Fool in reverse, Six of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. Damn. For a lot of you, like I said, you're in this energy of like, I don't want to date anybody else. I don't know if it's in regards to this person or if it's in regards to love in general, but you seem like somebody that's like, I don't want to waste my time. You feel like you can see right through people. You can even feel like if you were to date somebody else that it would just make you weak, or it would make you just, maybe it would make it easier to move on from this person. Because it almost feels like whatever's going on between you and this person is like, I don't really want to move on from them. I don't really want to, start over. I just kind of want to be by myself is how it feels. Hey, Tiffany, because your action is dishonesty reverse. Two of Cups in reverse, Judgment, Page of Cups reverse, and the Five of Pentacles. You're in this energy of just not really wanting to give to love, okay? Because your action, it's like you're being honest about your intentions. Like, I don't really want to connect to anybody, so I don't know what's going on with your energy. It's like you'd rather be single, you'd rather not give to anyone anything. Almost feels like you've been jaded or you've been hurt, okay, on your side. Let me clarify with another card here, because it feels like what's going on with your actions, it's like I don't want to give to anybody. I don't want to open up. Like, I just want to move on, is what it feels like to me. Yeah, there could have been a breakup that really affected you. Legal, my boo, and snack. You could have felt like you were like a temptation, or you had a strong physical attraction for somebody and then they hurt you. Okay, so it feels to me like you're kind of hurt, where you don't really want to give to this person, don't want to give to anybody. Okay. Their energy is reveal in reverse. So this is weird. Ten of Pentacles reverse, Knight of Swords, the Hermit reverse, and the Three of Wands. Well, they're waiting on the right opportunity, because it feels like whatever's going on between the two of you, any kind of disagreement, any kind of breakup, feels like they haven't had the chance to talk to you. Okay, is what it seems to me. Feels like they're waiting on the opportunity to contact. Could be a Gemini or a Virgo. Mercury retrograde could be significant. So this Mercury retrograde, they could be contacting you. And their feelings of self-love. I'm still trying to heal. Ace of Pentacles reverse, King of Swords reverse, Ace of Wands reverse, and the Five of Swords reverse. Yeah, it feels like they don't really want to give to anything either. So it seems like the both of you are just not wanting to give to each other, wanting to be single, wanting to not really invest any time. Your person feels like there's just a delay here because they need to work on themselves. Their action is third party in reverse. Two of Pentacles reverse, Lovers in reverse, Queen of Cups, and the Emperor in reverse. They could be telling you the truth about a third party. If they put you in a third party situation, they're wanting to tell you about that because they feel like it's ruined the status between the two of you. If it wasn't a third party, it could have just been another person in the past. They're healing from that, or they just want to tell you what's happened in that situation. It just feels to me like for a lot of you, this person, it's like they're trying to heal from what's happened. They are hurt, and they want to be more in depth with what's going on, wanting to tell you the truth here. Let me get more here. Red flagged, warning signs, kinky ways. So they're sexually open to this, and they're invested. So they're still invested into you in this relationship. It's just they need to be honest with you and tell you the truth. And it feels like the both of you, like, you do secretly still want each other, but you guys are going through something, I feel like, individually. And they haven't told you the truth. Whatever's happened, for some of you, there could have been a third party, could have been a past situation. They haven't been clear about that. Life without you is hopeless, dark, and depressing. I miss your light. I'm afraid to lose you. Why can't I tell you the truth? It is all too much. So, see, they want to tell you the truth, but they've been holding it back. And I don't know. I feel like as time goes on, it's just going to make it harder. Could be a Gemini, an Aquarius, Virgo, Gemini, Scorpio, Libra, Aries, Virgo. Take it how it resonates, guys. It just feels like the both of you are just not wanting to date other people, just keeping to yourselves. And eventually they're going to come forward. That's what it feels like to me. Hey, how's it going? A 913 for Taurus. All right, let's see you and your person. All right, your energy inseparable in reverse. Your feelings is new chapter in reverse. Your actions is travel. They got romantic feelings in reverse. Oh my gosh. Their feelings is crossroads. Ego in reverse. Their actions. You guys are being kind of stubborn. I don't know what's going on with your guys' energy. Because it looks to me like you don't really care if you separate from this person or not. All right, we'll see. All right, let's see. Why is your energy inseparable in reverse? Devil in reverse, Ten of Cups in reverse, Five of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you could feel like there is some kind of codependent attachment you have to this person. Because it's almost like I want to be with this person, but not like that. You know, like I want some kind of serious relationship, but I don't want the fighting, the arguing. So for a lot of you, it's like I would like to get back with this person, but I don't want any kind of negative attachment. I don't want to feel like I'm stuck, you know, in this relationship or they're tying me down. Because in your feelings is new chapter in reverse. The Moon in reverse, a Hierophant reverse, Ten of Wands in reverse, and the Temperance. For a lot of you, you don't want to move on from this person. It's like, I want things just to get easier. You feel like through time, any kind of disagreement, any kind of challenge, it's going to be worked out, which is why I feel like you don't fully want to let them go. Okay, I have like repeated fives in your reading, 555, which symbolize change. It's like you want some kind of change to happen because how you feel is like, yeah, we're disagreeing with each other, but eventually, you know, things are going to be at ease. Things are going to work out. You're seeing them as, or your action is travel. So a lot of you could be on vacation wanting to travel. Nine of Wands reverse, Queen of Swords reverse, Seven of Wands, and the High Priestess. Okay, I don't know what's going on, but you guys feel you have to distance yourself. You could be in this energy of feeling like it's getting more negative or it's getting more toxic, and you have to remove yourself. Let me get more information here, because a lot of you, your action is you're feeling intuitively called. Some of you could feel like you're being lied to, like there's something going on where they're lying to you about something, or you just feel intuitively that, okay, we're getting mad at each other. We just need to distance ourselves. Yeah, you could feel like this person's a player, or you're just wanting to play the field. Okay, and then detective. So some of you are, now I'm getting that song by TLC, Creep. Some of you could be feeling like this person's creeping around. This person is wanting to have other options. You could feel like your guys' relationship is just not equal. Okay. You feel like you're not getting anywhere with this person, is what it feels like. It's like I want to work things out, but we keep fighting over the same thing. We keep arguing. It's like I want this person, but not that way. I want them to change their ways. I want them to make some kind of, sacrifice almost for me, is what it feels like. And you're feeling intuitively called to pull back your energy because you're getting mad. So I don't know. I think you're getting mad because you feel something going on with them, or you've seen something. Their energy is romantic feelings in reverse. Knight of Wands reverse, Nine of Pentacles reverse, Wheel of Fortune, and the Justice. I feel like what's going on, their energy is that they want to make things right with you because this could be a karmic relationship. This person knows that they did things kind of unfair to you out of hurt feelings. Okay, they do still care for you in a way, but they did things to you out of spite or something, and now it's going back into the connection. Strength reverse, Three of Pentacles. I feel like this person still wants to try to work things out with you because they do care about you. Okay, like if it's not like romantic anymore, they still have some kind of tie to you where they still care about you in a way. That's why in their feelings is crossroads. They don't know what to do. It's like they do need to work things out with you because they feel like there was some kind of injustice here. But they don't know what else they should do because their feelings are stuck. Crossroads. Six of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Wands in reverse, Page of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords reverse. They could feel like they've put so much into this and it's gotten nowhere. Okay. Because this person feels like they've tried, but they're blocked. Either they are blocked from you, like you've blocked them, or it's just like what they do is not going anywhere. Like it doesn't show any kind of like intention. This person could feel just like they've tried, they've been working on this, and there's like no improvement. Because their actions is ego in reverse. Four of Cups reverse, Five of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, and the World in reverse. I feel like they're trying to give this one last shot, is what it feels like. They're trying to give it all or nothing. But at the end of the day, it's like they feel like nothing's being resolved. They feel like the two of you are not on the same page. And this person just feels like it's hard to get along or it's hard to work together. Maybe they even feel like you don't have feelings for them anymore, and that's why it's so difficult. Hey, Mojo. This person's trying to run from the situation because they feel in distress. They don't know what else to do. They feel confused. They're like, I don't know what else to do but to run from the situation or to get out of it. They feel like any minute, like, things are just going to not go well. And it's an energy of, like, them wanting to work things out, Knight of Pentacles, but they just feel like it's not going to go anywhere. Or the work they put into this, you're just not going to see it. Is how it feels. I want out. I can't express myself as under that. Yeah, this person just wants out of the situation. I don't know where to start. My life is a mess right now. So for a lot of you, Taurus, it's like they just went out of the situation. They don't know what to do. They just feel at a loss. They feel like it's difficult. Okay. And with the two of you, it's like, I feel like they want to try to come together and work things out with you, but it's like, they don't know where to start. They don't know how to make things better. And it's just really confusing. Okay. Could be a Virgo, a Pisces, a Sagittarius, a Cancer, Capricorn, Libra, Sagittarius. I feel like they want to work things out with you, but it's like they don't know how to make things better. They're really confused on what to do, is what it feels like. And they could even feel like maybe you're with somebody else or you want to be with somebody else. So take that out, resonates. All right, Gemini, 1640. You're welcome. All right, what's going on with Gemini and their person? Let me shuffle these a little bit. You're welcome, T-Rose. All right, your energy is change in reverse. Your feelings is family in reverse. Actions is text message. So maybe you want to reach out to this person. Maybe you feel like there's no change. Their energy is toxic relationship in reverse. They feel a disagreement in reverse. And finance or values in reverse is their action. So they could be questioning if you value them, how you care for them. Okay. If you would care for them. So let's see. Why is your energy change in reverse? The Knight of Cups reverse, the Death, the Empress, and the Ace of Pentacles. Basically, you're in this energy of knowing, you know your self-worth. Okay, you're showing up as an Empress. For some of you, there could be a pregnancy. That doesn't have to be. It's just an energy of knowing your self-worth and knowing, okay, well, something's going to have to change. You want something to change in this situation. Death, Ace of Pentacles, the Empress. You feel like with change in reverse that there is no change. That this person is not really expressing to you what's going on. This person is showing up for you in a weak way or just not at all. Okay? Because how you feel is family in reverse. Knight of Pentacles, Six of Swords reverse, Four of Cups reverse, and the Temperance in reverse. Yeah, you feel like there's disagreements between the two of you. Like I said, for some of you, there could be a pregnancy, and you feel like this person's not showing up for you the way you want them to. That they're in and out, they're not really decisive, they're not making good decisions about the connection. Because you just feel like there's a lack of coming together. That even though there is some kind of improvement, it's still not where you want it to be. It's not up to your standards. Now, for some of you, you can also feel like with family in reverse that maybe there's a family issue. Maybe there's a problem with a family member, and that's why this person's not coming towards you correctly. Your action is wanting to talk to them. You're wanting to communicate. The Star, the Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Eight of Wands reverse. Because you're not getting much from them. You know? You're not getting much from this person. It's like, I want to know that I can trust you. Okay. Now I'm getting that song by the Spice Girls, Say You'll Be There. It's like you're wanting to know this person's going to be there. This person's going to help you. If you are expecting, for some of you, it's like an unexpected pregnancy. It's like, I want this person to show up for me. I want them to be there. Okay. Your action is you're wanting to try to work things out with this person despite what's going on. You're not wanting them to be distant. Yeah, some of you, it's a new relationship. New boo, and you're trying to gain insight. You're trying to learn from this. So for some of you, you're trying to get a better perspective, maybe of where you stand with this person. If there's not a pregnancy, it's like, I just want us to work together, and it's like, I can't read this person's mind. I can't understand them. Their energy is toxic relationship reverse, Five of Swords reverse, Four of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. This person knows they need to give more to this, or it's going to become toxic, okay? Like, they don't, for a lot of you, it is somebody new. It's like they don't want it to be toxic. They don't want any kind of unhealthy patterns. This person knows that they need to be more, you know, kind of informational. They need to be more descriptive about things. They need to talk to you more, is how they feel. Yeah, this person feels like with disagreements in reverse that you guys can overcome things with communication. Three of Swords, Two of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Cups in reverse, and the Two of Wands. Hierophant. Yeah, this person feels like you guys can reach to a relationship. You know, you guys can have a relationship, a commitment if you're not committed yet. They feel like there's potential of that. But this person also feels like they need to be more, you know, understanding with you. They need to be more in a balanced energy, needing to connect to you more, because maybe they feel like that's how they've ruined other relationships, is that they're not actually wanting to get to know the person, not wanting to work things out. Because this feels to me, Gemini, like it's a newer person with you. Okay, because on your side it's a new boo. You're kind of getting to know them. It's like you want things to develop, basically. And this person feels like they need to stop the toxic things that they've done in the past for this to work. Their action is values in reverse. So they don't want to have any differences. They want you guys to get along, is what I'm seeing here. Ace of Wands reverse, Page of Wands reverse, Ten of Wands, and the Devil. Why is the Devil? Their action. Page of Cups, Seven of Cups reverse. So they want to try to get like on the same page with you, even if you guys are different, or there's a lot of like differences in the connection. So maybe there could be an age difference. I don't know. I'm feeling that like they could be younger than you. They're wanting to work things out. They don't want to have any kind of issue because they feel like as time goes on, it could just become toxic. You know, if there's too many differences, or you guys aren't really sure like where it starts in the connection or what you guys want. Penny pinching in reverse. I'm also getting that as like breadcrumbing. Like they don't want to breadcrumb you. Okay. For a lot of you, they don't. Like they actually are invested into this. Like they want to wine and dine you. They want to be with you. But they just don't want it to become toxic. And for some of you, Gemini, maybe they've had toxic patterns, or they've been with people where it became toxic, and it started like this. It started easy, it started fun, but then it became toxic because they weren't really invested. Seems like somebody that actually wants to invest into this because they don't want to lose you. They don't want it to become toxic. You are too nice. I don't deserve your kindness. Don't treat me the way you do. I don't deserve it. I can't stop thinking about you. This love is crazy. Damn. Hey, Alexi. Damn, this person's really into you. So they're going to show you that they're into you. But some of you, they could become kind of obsessed with you. All right. Could be a Capricorn. Could be a Taurus. Pisces. Yeah, I'm getting strong earth in this reading. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be an Aquarius, Sagittarius, Virgo, Taurus, Libra, Scorpio, Pisces. All right, Cancer. You guys are up. All right, 2345. What's going on with you and your person? You're welcome. All right, Cancer, what's going on with you and your person? Your energy is escape. Okay, that's not a good energy. For a lot of you, you're wanting out of this situation. I left when things got hard. How you feel, you're unsatisfied. God, Cancer. Okay, your action towards this person, you don't want to resolve unfinished business. You're like, fuck you. Basically. Hey, Chrissy, you're like, fuck you. If we have unfinished business, I don't care. It's kind of what I'm getting. Their energy is damage in reverse. And their feelings is addiction. Their action, they want to commit to you. I want you to be a part of my future. But then you don't want to commit to them, so that kind of sucks. Okay, there could be a soul tie. All right, well, let's see. This feels like a challenging reading. Because you're showing me on your side that you don't care. Like you're unsatisfied, you're unhappy, and you don't care. And they feel, in their energy, there is no damage. So, let me see. Why is your energy escape? Death. The Star, Five of Pentacles, Hermit reverse. You feel like there's something better out there for you than this connection. Could be a Scorpio, Virgo, and Aquarius. You're in this energy of like, I know there's something better. Why am I settling for this? Because it's an energy of like, I deserve better, or maybe I was confused and I didn't know my worth. Because for some of you, you either were in a situation where like you didn't know your worth and you could just kind of settled for less. And now you're wanting out of the situation. You're like, this isn't my person. Some of you, this could be a third party situation. I'm kind of feeling that with soul tie on the bottom, because soul tie wouldn't be on the bottom if you wanted to get out of it. You know what I mean? I think you know that you want to go back to somebody else, but you're stuck on this person. Okay? Because your feeling is unsatisfied. I wasn't happy the way things were going. Ace of Pentacles, Lovers in reverse, Four of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. Basically, you feel like you're settling for less. You feel like you're being tied down, you're being restricted. Some of you could feel like this person's controlling, this person is using you in some way, or it's not the connection you want. You feel like there's something better out there for you. And that's why I'm feeling with soul tie here on the bottom. This person's not your soul tie. And you feel like there's a soul tie to somebody else. Yeah, the grass is greener in reverse. There's somebody else that you want to be with, but you feel like you're settling for this person because your action, you don't want to resolve anything. Unfinished business in reverse. You don't care. King of Wands, the Moon, the King of Swords reverse, and the Two of Swords reverse. Basically, you've made up your mind. Some of you, like I said, if there's a choice between two people, it's like, I already know I want this other person. I'm not happy with the person I'm with. I don't want them. I know, yeah, Ten of Pentacles and the Empress. You know there's somebody better out there for you. For a lot of you, the person that you're with isn't your soul tie. Okay, they're not your soul tie. They're not your person. Because you feel with the Lovers in reverse, this isn't your person. That you're basically settling for less. And you're just masking your happiness with somebody else that you're not even happy with. Yeah, you want to run from this. You're in distress, you're unhappy, and you want to run. Yeah, you want to reconcile with somebody else. They could be your rebound. Like, you could just be, like, with this person as a rebound, and you don't even want to be with this person. Damn. That sucks because they want to commit to you, whoever this person is. Their energy, damage in reverse. Three of Cups, Hierophant reverse, Ten of Cups, Nine of Wands. This person's in this energy of like, you know, I'm having fun with you. Maybe it's not traditional. We don't have a regular relationship. Could be a Taurus. But we've been through hell and back, you know, like, you know, with damage in reverse, it's like maybe somebody else damaged you, but I want to be with you. You know, like I want to, this person could even think that they're picking up the pieces of the damage that somebody else caused, you know, like it wasn't me that did this, but like, I think we're happy together. Three of Cups, Ten of Cups. I don't know what's going on with this person, because in your energy, you're like, I don't like you at all. I want to get away from you. And then they're like, oh, like, I'm here to be with you. I love you. They feel addiction. Devil in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse, Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, this person doesn't feel like you actually want to be with them. They feel like, some of you, they feel like, yeah, you were just trying to be with them to get away from somebody else because you have some kind of a tie to somebody else. Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Swords. Yeah, this person feels like you're not really that in love with them. They feel like you're not really that in love with them, that you're kind of just wasting your time. You don't really want to be with them. This person's in this energy like, I've picked up the pieces of what somebody else did. You know, I want to be with you. I'm happy with you. But they feel like you even don't even want to be with them. This person feels like you're so hurting over somebody else that you just don't even want to be with them, that you're not really even sure if you care for them or want to be with them. Their action, they want to commit to you. Four of Swords reverse, Nine of Cups reverse, Four of Wands reverse, and the Eight of Cups in reverse. They want to be part of their future, but they know you don't want to be with them. It's sad. They know you don't feel the same way. For a lot of you, you're still wanting somebody else, and this person knows that. Yeah, they know that you still desire somebody from your past. So let me get some cards on this. Let me see how you feel about another person, to see if this person's just thinking that. Okay, masculine in reverse, black sheep and extra in reverse. This person's like trying so hard to get your attention, but they feel like you don't notice them. Let me see. How do you feel for the other person that you think you have a soul tie with? How do you feel for them? You know that they're your person. Ace of Swords, Two of Wands reverse, Eight of Swords, and the King of Cups in reverse. Basically, you know that you guys are meant to be together, but you guys are ignoring each other and trying to fight off this connection. So for a lot of you Cancer, you guys know that you're meant to be with somebody else. Could be a fire sign, could be a Pisces. I can't handle your love. Sex with you, painful memories. I want to be different. My life is a mess right now. For some of you, you don't want to have sex with this person because you think about the other person. And this person knows that. That's what it feels like to me. Like they don't even want to be intimate with you because they know you're going to talk about the other person or cry about the other person or something like that. It's just a weird energy. It's like you want out of the situation. You don't want to be with them. And I think they're kind of blaming themselves, but they feel like they've been fixing everything with you. So it's weird. It's like they feel like they've picked up the pieces, but you just still don't want to commit to them. You're still not really fully happy with them. Aries, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Libra, Cancer, Leo, Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Capricorn. Take it how it resonates, guys. Let's do Leo. Hey, Sunflower. All right. Leo at 3204. Thanks for subscribing, Sunflower. I appreciate it. All right, let's see what's going on with Leo and their person. Happy birthday. Your energy, Leo, is reveal in reverse. So you don't feel like you have anything to say to this person. Your feelings, shadow side in reverse. So some of you feel like you've been clear, you've been transparent, you have nothing to hide. Hey, Adon. Your action, truth in reverse. Their energy is habits. They're feeling soul contract reverse. Finances or action. Okay. A lot of you feel like you've been transparent. There's nothing to express, nothing to say. You've already been honest. Okay. So let's see. Why is your energy reveal? Magician, Queen of Cups reverse, Five of Wands reverse, Page of Cups. Basically, in your energy, it's like I've already said enough. You know, it's almost like that saying, like I've said it till I'm blue in the face. You know, I've said it like so many times to the point where I'm getting aggravated that I've told this person the truth. I've told them my intentions. I think a lot of you are to the point where it's like it's beating a dead horse. I just don't want to detach from it emotionally. I don't want to say anything. You know, I've already told this person that I like them, that I had feelings for them, and there's nothing else to say. Because you're feeling shadow side in reverse. Knight of Pentacles reverse, Hierophant reverse, Four of Wands in reverse, and the Seven of Cups. You feel like you've been transparent while this person's been hiding their feelings. You feel like they don't even know what they want and that they've wasted their time with you. You know, they've wasted time being dishonest, being unloyal. Like they don't even know themselves. Okay. And you're in this energy of like, I don't even really want to connect to this person anymore. I want to connect to somebody new or just manifest other things in my life. You know, it's an energy of like this person, you feel like they just weren't on your level. They didn't want a relationship. They just made you confused. And it's just a lot of like shit you didn't have to go through, basically. Could be a Taurus or a Virgo you were dealing with. Your action, truth in reverse. There's nothing for you to say, basically. Queen of Pentacles reverse, Six of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. Like I said, I think a lot of you are just sick and tired. You're like, I've gave this person enough. Time to work on myself. I think you're pulling back. You're manifesting for you, doing things you enjoy, things that excite you, and just not wanting to make this person a priority anymore. Because they're not making you a priority, so why are you making them? Hey, Supernova. Yeah, a lot of you feel like there's nothing for you to reveal. You've been honest. You weren't cheating on them. Okay, you weren't cheating. You were being honest. There was a legal situation, or you could feel like it just became a karmic situation. That this person, you feel like they were never fully committed to you anyways. And you weren't cheating. You were honest. You told them what you wanted. And this person just did shit to you. Their energy, habits, I don't know if we will ever change. Ace of Wands reverse, the World. Four of Swords reverse, Nine of Cups reverse. This person has habits that they need to change. And I think they're blaming you. Okay? I think they're blaming you for the blockage in their life. But they know at the end of the day that they need to change to be with you. They need to do better to be with you. That they're not happy in their life. That they're blocking themselves from being with you. With the World, this person, I think, knows that they're losing you, Leo, because they're not choosing to be with you fully because they're a selfish person. There could be an addiction, too. Yeah, Hermit on the bottom. They could be going through a dark time right now, knowing that they need to make some kind of sacrifice. Because they're feeling soul contract in reverse. Temperance, the Devil. Wheel of Fortune, Two of Swords reverse. They feel like the more as they drag things out, the more that it's basically you're leaving their life. The more as they drag shit out, the more that basically they're losing you. Justice, yep, and the Strength reverse. They feel like you're giving up on this situation. That you're making a decision to give up. And you're choosing your destiny. Maybe they even feel like you guys aren't destined anymore. You know, or if it was destined, you wouldn't give up on them. It just feels like basically you're making a decision to leave. Their action is finances. Knight of Cups reverse, Six of Swords reverse, Hanged Man in reverse, and the Ten of Pentacles. They could be in some kind of situation where they're indebted to something and they're needing to leave that in order to be with you. Yeah, I think this person did some shit in the past and now it's catching up to them. Like they're maybe a smooth criminal or they did shit in the past and now they're having to be indebted to it. It just feels like this person knows they need to tell you the truth. They need to be honest with you. You know, they feel like they're losing you, but they also need to work on themselves too. Yeah, receipts, evidence. Guilty as charged. They've been exposed. Okay. They're wanting to explore things with you, but they've been exposed in something. Yeah, and you're trying to get rid of this person. Look, and like I said, this person could have been stealing, being dishonest, being illegal. They could have been stealing money, something karmic here. Okay. And you're trying to get rid of this energy because you know you didn't do anything wrong and you don't deserve this. What do they want to say? Will this pain ever stop? Don't put up with my bullshit. This love is crazy. I feel lonely. Okay. And they said don't put up their shit. So they know what they're doing. And I think this person's indebted to something or they need to work on something that they've done. Maybe they need to free themselves of debt or some kind of something illegal they did. Okay. Pisces. So we have Leo, a Libra, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo. Okay. Gemini. Could be any sign. All right. Let's go ahead and do Virgo. I'm going to shuffle these cards a little bit. 38, 39. You're welcome. I'm going to shuffle these a little bit and then I'll start the reading. All right, what's going on with Virgo and their person? Your energy, you feel neglected. A lot of you are in this energy of just either you did neglect this person or you feel neglected. And your feelings, you don't understand. Understanding in reverse. Yeah, so you guys could have been neglected. Your action, you're indecisive. Their energy is unexpected outcome. Their feeling is a reminiscing about you. And single in reverse their actions. This person doesn't really know if they want to be in a relationship. Maybe they're not single. Maybe that's why they neglected you. So let's get more on this and see. But either you neglected this person because you didn't know what you wanted. For some of you, this person could have moved on and dating somebody else. So let's see. Why is neglected in your energy? Three of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah, Devil in reverse. This person, I feel like they're in another relationship is what it's telling me, because your energy, this person's committed to somebody else that they feel like is more suited for them, that they see long term with, but they still think about you because your actions, Virgo, is you're indecisive, and your energy, I think what's going on, you may feel like you've been lied to about a commitment because your feelings understanding in reverse. Page of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Two of Wands reverse, and the Lovers. You feel like you have a soul tie with this person and you're really confused. Okay, now this could be reversed. You just feel really confused. You feel like you were strung along. You feel like you invested time, you know? You feel like you invested time and you've been manipulated and lied to. It's basically what it feels like here. That this person's in a whole other relationship. That's in your energy. You feel like this person's in a whole other relationship and they've lied to you because your action is indecisive. King of Cups reverse, Four of Swords, Queen of Pentacles reverse, and the Seven of Swords. Basically, this person, your action is you didn't really know what you wanted. You didn't know if you wanted a relationship with this person, and they snuck off and started dating somebody else, is what it feels like to me. And that's why you've been neglected, okay? Or this could be like if you, Chrissy, are dealing with this person, they could be in another relationship. Take it out resonates. It just feels to me this person didn't want to wait for you and they just kind of did their own thing because you didn't really know if you wanted to commit to them. Hey, Shirley. So their action is they're sneaking off, it looks like, and they're going towards somebody else. Because in your energy, it's like you're kind of freeing yourself of them. Yeah, this person's rebelling, and it's because of they're having a lack of confidence in themselves. They have a lack of confidence in themselves. It's like they're failing with this masculine energy, or they want to prove a point. So in your energy, it's like you weren't really sure if you wanted to commit to them. Queen of Pentacles reverse. Well, they went to somebody else, you know. And in your energy, you don't understand why you were neglected, why they lied to you and put you in a third party, why this person had more than what you did. Why wasn't I enough? Their energy, unexpected outcome. Things didn't go the way I planned. Ace of Swords, Emperor in reverse, Four of Cups reverse, Justice in reverse. It's an energy of like they didn't want to choose somebody else, but they felt they had no other choice. Or they just were lacking control and they went to somebody else. Maybe it's somebody that didn't like, it's almost an energy of like, well, this person didn't challenge me. This person settled. You know, I could lie to this person. I could manipulate them. So then they were able to be with me. Because it's almost like you stood your ground and you didn't want to be lied to. You didn't want to put up with shit. Hey, Liberty. Hey, Shoe Star. And this person, I think, chose somebody that didn't challenge them. That just didn't care. Their feeling is a reminiscing. I miss our inside jokes. Five of Wands reverse, Hermit reversed, Wheel of Fortune reversed, and the Five of Pentacles. Basically, they feel alone, and they feel if they are with somebody else, they don't feel like they made the right decision. They didn't choose the right person. Is how they feel because they're still thinking about you. They're still reminiscing on this connection, and they wouldn't be doing that if they chose the right person. Their action, they're not single. Yeah, Three of Cups, Death in reverse, Temperance reverse, the Fool in reverse. They're not in a happy relationship, but they're just kind of putting up with it for right now, is what it looks like. Like they're just putting up with this relationship that they're not happy in because they just want to be committed. It's almost like they just want to be in a relationship, so they'll settle for less, is what it feels. For some of you, they could have chose a karmic, or they love bombed you and they were a karmic. Overly attentive, showered with affection, personal gain, third party. Yeah. So for a lot of you, Virgo, it's like they showered you with love and affection. You didn't put up with their shit. You could have even blocked them or stopped speaking to them. And then they chose somebody else. I can't handle your love. I was hurt by you. I don't want to be who I used to be. You deserve better. I can't make a decision. So yeah, it's like they're choosing between you and the third party. They could be with a karmic person. And they don't know who they want. And it looks like they're deciding if they want to leave that person or not. So for a lot of you, that person didn't challenge them. They feel like they were hurt by you. So they went against, you know, they kind of rebelled here and they chose somebody else. They went against your will, did something unfair to you because they feel hurt by you. Taurus could be a Libra, Scorpio, Libra, Aries. Somebody that wanted control, wanted personal gain. That's what they want. They wanted gain. They love bombed you. They wanted some kind of gain and control. And I was getting that with the Emperor in reverse. Somebody that wants to be in control. Or they want things to go their way. Oh, thank you, Liberty. All right, Libra 4520. All right, Libra, what's going on with you and your person? All right, Libra, your energy is player in reverse. So you don't want to deal with any kind of playing games. You're wanting to be in a relationship. Your feelings is reconciliation. Your actions is spiritual awakening. You can feel like this person wants to reconcile. For a lot of you, it's somebody that was karmic that you just don't want to deal with anymore. Their energy is soul tie in reverse. Their feelings is party in reverse. Secret crush in reverse. Well, it looks like you feel like this person's reconciling, but on their energy, it looks like they don't want to. Or it looks like they're just moving on. So let's see. Why is your energy player in reverse? Page of Pentacles reverse, Six of Cups, the Moon in reverse, and the Ten of Cups. You're in this energy of like you want your complete happiness and you don't want to hide anymore about what, is your happiness. A lot of you could have felt like you've wasted time in a situation that wasn't going anywhere. And maybe now you feel like you found your person. So if you're in another relationship, you feel like you found your Ten of Cups, you found your person, and it took a lot of trial and error. Maybe you feel like you didn't think you're going to get to this point because of people that you dealt with. But you're in this energy of being happy. You're glad things ended with this person because they didn't have good intentions. And it's almost like, well, this person was wasting my time anyways. I found somebody else. I'm happier. Because your feelings reconciliation. Four of Wands reverse. Six of Pentacles reverse. Page of Wands reverse. Five of Cups reverse. A lot of you feel like this reconciliation either was put off or never happened. And it was a good thing because it's helping you heal. It's like you're glad that you didn't reconcile with this person, even if there was an opportunity to. A lot of you feel like this happened for a reason. That you didn't reconcile, that you guys didn't get back together. You still feel kind of bitter towards what happened. A lot of you feel like you've been love bombed or you've been kind of breadcrumbed. But a lot of you feel like it was a lesson that you learned. Like, okay, well, this happened for a reason. We didn't reconcile. I don't know why this is showing up in the reading. It's like you both don't want to reconcile, but you're thinking about it. Because your action, spiritual awakening. Magician reverse, Queen of Swords, the Devil, and the Seven of Swords reverse. It's an energy of like, I'm glad I didn't get back with this person. I'm glad I seen the signs. I see it for what it is. So maybe you guys are both like not wanting to reconcile. It's over. There's closure, or there's just closure in your heart. Because it's telling me, it's like, okay, well, I see this person for who they are now. They're a liar, a manipulator, a cheater. I'm glad I didn't make them part of my life. Some of you is like, I'm glad I didn't have a kid with this person. They're terrible. Yeah, rebound in reverse and laughter in reverse. So a lot of you are just like, you're not happy about the situation, but you're not finding a rebound. Or the person you're with, yeah, you're still upset about the situation, but they're not a rebound to you if you're with somebody else. It's like, I actually am happy. I'm actually with somebody I care about. Yeah, you're actually in a serious relationship. Seeing each other openly. So you see somebody else, you're happy. It's like, I'm upset about the situation still with this other person, but I'm glad I didn't reconcile. I'm glad I see it for what it is now. So maybe I can be better to this new person, or I'm in a more serious relationship now. Their energy is soul tie in reverse, so they don't feel connected to you anymore. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse, Ace of Wands, and the Eight of Wands reverse. It looks like they don't want to be connected to you, and they're trying to escape. If they do think about you, it's like, well, I just want to be with somebody else, or I'm trying to get you out of my mind. It's almost like they're trying to just move on to somebody else because they just don't want to be connected to this anymore. They could feel like you did them wrong, that there was karma, or that there was just like, it was just karmic between the two of you. This person's like, I want to connect to somebody else. I don't want to connect to this anymore. Because their feelings is party in reverse. Seven of Cups reverse, the World. Nine of Cups reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles. They feel like they're, that they're going to be happier eventually disconnecting from this. Okay? that they've made a decision that they weren't really happy. Maybe they even feel like they've been waiting for you, or, you know, they were just settling for less and they know their worth now. It's an energy of like, I feel like I just need to move on from this. I feel like I just need to close the cycle and not reconcile. Because their actions, it's like they don't want to admire you anymore. They don't want to think about you anymore. It's what it feels like. Yeah, Six of Swords, Ten of Swords, Judgment, and the Queen of Wands. They could be trying to date somebody else, or they're just trying to move on to something else. It's almost like they're wanting to like sleep with somebody else to get over you or something like that. It's the energy I'm getting. It's like they still want to talk to you, but they're holding themselves back. And they're just trying to block you out of existence. So, let's see. Yeah. This person's just like not wanting to invest into this anymore, okay? With penny pinching in reverse, not wanting to invest into this. This person's trying to move on. Yeah. All right. Well, what do they want to say to you? Some of you, they already have moved on to somebody else. Hey, Tara. Hey, Naylee. You are so different from everyone around me. Why do I deserve someone like you? You were right. I feel lonely. Don't put up with my bullshit. What do you see in me? Damn. So this person don't really have good self-confidence, obviously. Or they just feel like they're a shitty person and that they need to work on themselves. They could even feel like you're with somebody better. That you just don't, you know, they don't deserve to be with you. Aries, Scorpio, Virgo. Could be a Gemini. Capricorn. Gemini, Capricorn, Cancer. Could be any sign, though. All right, let's go ahead and do Scorpio. All right, 5205. All right, Scorpio, you and your person. All right, what's going on with you and your person here? Your energy, understanding in reverse. You feel unappreciated in reverse. You need more time to think. This is your action. You need space. So you're confused. Okay, you do feel like this person appreciates you, but you don't really know where things are going. You're feeling a little bit confused here. Their energy is runner in reverse. So they don't want to avoid this. They don't want to run from you anymore. Their feelings that there's distance, and their action, they still have chemistry for you. They've never felt a passion this intense. All right, let's see here. Ooh, I got a Scorpio Venus too. And Scorpio in the 7th house. All right, let's see. Why understanding reversed? Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands reverse, Eight of Wands, and the Moon in reverse. There's some kind of blockage or disconnect, okay? And you're confused. You're like, even though I know the truth, even though I know how I feel about this person, it's like, maybe some of you don't know if you want to continue this, okay? Maybe you don't know if you want to continue this, if you want to, like, still give to this person, even though you care for them, Ace of Cups, you know you got feelings for them. It's almost like I don't really know what to do with these feelings. Because how you feel is like, I know that this person cares. I feel like I am appreciated. Queen of Pentacles reverse, Five of Cups reverse, Magician reverse, Queen of Swords. Some of you feel like this person hasn't fully moved on from somebody else. You could feel like there's a third party, like somebody hasn't moved on from somebody else, but they still have somebody else in their energy that could be like manipulating or sabotaging things. The World in reverse, the Tower in reverse. Yeah. A lot of you could feel that there's like a third party still in this person's energy. And that's what's kind of throwing things off. You could be feeling like, yeah, I have feelings for this person, but I don't really know their intentions or what they want with me because there's still somebody in their energy. Because your action, you need more time to think. Yeah, Six of Pentacles reverse, Eight of Cups, Ten of Wands reverse, Three of Wands reverse. Some of you, it's like, I don't really know if I want to get back with this person, if I want to put the time and energy in. You can feel like you're being used, or that they're going to choose somebody else anyways, or something like that. If you know that there's a third party, I'm getting two queens here, it's an energy of like, they're not really that invested into me, or I don't really know if they're going to choose me, so why should I waste my time? Yeah, you could be head over heels for this person, but it feels like a red flag, or that's like there's things going on that like you're feeling uncertain about. There's something being exposed to you here, like you heard something. Maybe for some of you, they're trying to get back with an ex, like to work things out, to be friendly with them, but you feel like there's more, or you could feel like you're just being lied to or something like that. So their energy, runner in reverse, Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Empress, Ten of Swords reverse. Well, why are you scared? Because in their energy, they see you as the person they want to be with. They feel like you're the divine person. They don't want to run from you. They're working on themselves, and they're becoming this divine masculine energy. Let me see. Is this Scorpio? It feels like it is. This person has had insight that they don't want somebody else. So if you're worried about another person, they don't want this other person. They feel like you are their person, because their feeling is they feel like there's distance with the two of you. Seven of Swords reverse, the Hierophant, the Ten of Cups, and the Nine of Swords reverse. They feel like you're kind of scared to commit to them, that there is this relationship. They feel like you are their happily ever after. You are the person they want to commit to, but they feel like you're kind of talking yourself out of it, and you're distancing yourself. Their action is they feel a chemistry with you. Five of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles reverse, Temperance, and the King of Pentacles. They're willing to leave this other person. So, like, they don't even want the other person that you're worried about. Okay, for a lot of you, you feel like you're just being lied to. You feel like they don't care for you. But that's not true, because their action is, I want to commit to you, Scorpio. Like, you're the person I want to be with. I don't want this other person from the past. Yeah. So let me get some cards and see. But it looks to me they feel like you're their divine counterpart, Emperor, Empress. Yeah, heart to heart. They're wanting to have a deep conversation with you, because they don't really know how you feel for them. And they don't want to be sad. They don't want to be upset. They want to talk this out. So this person wants to be with you. I don't know why you're worried. I wish I could be fully honest with you. I don't want to be who I used to be. You deserve better. Why is it that you love me? Okay, so this person wants to do better. They want to be this King of Pentacles, going to this Emperor energy. So this person, I don't think they're love bombing you or anything. I think you're being kind of cautious because you don't know their true intentions. But I feel like what they're saying to you is true. Somebody's name could be Allison. Now I'm getting that song by Elvis Costello, Allison, where he's like, my aim was true or something, or everybody says. But I'm getting that song Allison now. Taurus, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Scorpio, Gemini, Cancer. Could be any sign. All right, Sagittarius. 5818. What's going on with Sag and their person? You and them. All right, Sag, your energy is text message. So you could be waiting for a text message. You could be messaging them. And you're feeling stuck at a crossroads. Your action is you're going to make a decision eventually. Okay? Their energy, unexpected and reverse. They know something's coming. So they're not shocked by something. They know something's coming. Their feeling is that they sabotage things. Their action is reciprocity in reverse. This person feels like they can't give you something, or they don't know if you'd want to receive it. So let's see. Why is your energy text message, Sag? Ace of Wands, Eight of Wands reverse, Knight of Cups, Seven of Wands. Well, somebody's messaging you. There's some kind of love message coming from like a Pisces, or it could be another fire sign. But you got your guard up. Some of you could be blocking them. Like you're blocking this person, or you just don't want to hear what they have to say. The Star. Five of Cups. I'm getting that song by Madonna. It's off her Confessions of a Dance Floor or Confessions of something. Where it's like, sorry, but like, I don't want to hear, I don't want to know. Please don't tell me you're sorry. I've heard it all before. Can't take this anymore. Or something like that. So with that song, it's called Sorry by Madonna. She's like, please don't say you're sorry. I've heard it all before. In the beginning of the song, it's all robotic. And it's like, I've heard it all before. So some of you, it's like it's somebody from the past. It's like, I've heard it 500 times. Shut up, you know? Or it's like this person messaging you with like a message like romantically or sexually. Like, oh, I want you, baby. It's like, fuck you, you know? Like, I don't want you. Go screw yourself. Go jack your own self off, you know? It's kind of the energy I'm seeing. It's like, you've disappointed me enough. Fuck you. Okay? Literally. Because your feeling is that you are at a crossroads. You feel like you want to move on. High Priestess in reverse, the Hermit, the Six of Cups reverse, and the Six of Swords. You feel like the damage is done. You feel like you can't trust this person. You feel like you need to go your own way. You need to be separate in your life. A lot of you just feel like you need to break the soul tie you have to this person because they just keep screwing up. They keep screwing up. They keep disappointing you. And you just feel like it's time to go your own way. With the Hermit, the Six of Swords, it's like, I'd rather be alone and be single than to deal with this shit again. It's how you feel. Maybe it's scary for you. Maybe you've never been alone, or you don't want to live your life without this person, but you feel like you have to. Because your action, you're making this decision. Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, 3 of Wands, and the 2 of Wands reverse. Yeah, a lot of you feel like there's better things ahead if you move on from this. It's like, I don't want to carry the burden of this shit anymore. Okay? I don't want the stress of this person in my life. A lot of you just feel like maybe they've even made it where like you didn't make decisions in your life. Like you were always, you know, making them part of your life, your priority. Now I'm getting that song Fleetwood Mac, Landslide, where it's like, she's like, I've built my life around you or whatever. Some of you feel like you've built your life around this person, or like if they said jump, you jump. You know, it's an energy of like, I don't want that anymore. Like, I don't want to be disappointed. I'm not expecting anything good out of the situation. And you're basically moving on, hoping that there's something better in the future. Yeah, you got evidence on something. And some of you have evidence that they're either in another relationship or that they just, you know, you have evidence that you just want to be single. Or whatever evidence you saw, it's like, I'm better off single, you know? That this person, yeah, I'm still sexually attracted to them, but maybe they're exploring other options, or they're not, you know, being fully committed to me. So their energy is unexpected in reverse. So they know whatever's going on is going to happen. King of Swords reverse, Queen of Wands, 4 of Cups reverse, and the 2 of Swords. 6 of Wands reverse. They know you're going to reject them. This person, it's like they already have it, like they have no doubt in their mind. If I were to reach out to Sag, they would tell me to go fuck myself. Basically, this person does not have any good expectations. They know you're in this Queen of Wands energy of like, I'm not going to put up with this shit. You know? This person knows if I were to give to Sag, they would bluntly ignore me. You know, maybe if I saw them out in public, they would act like I was a stranger, act like they don't know me. They wouldn't even talk to me or acknowledge me. This person knows that. They're in this energy of thinking really negatively, knowing nothing good's going to come out of a message or something they're saying to you. For some of you, they're the one that's giving you this message, and you're blocking it or just deleting it. Because they feel like they sabotaged it. Hey, Willard. The Knight of Swords, the Empress, the Death in reverse, and the 7 of Swords reverse. Some of you, like I said, if they did commit to somebody else, I feel like you're quite aware. And that you're just not changing your mind. You basically, you know what you know. And there's no, okay, I'm just going to like let this slide. I'm just not going to think about that. Because for some of you, with you come up with the Queen of Wands and then the Empress, they could have either got somebody else pregnant, or they could just be with somebody else. Okay. And they feel like basically you already know the answer. You already know what's going on. And you're not going to change your mind. Yeah. Page of Swords, Queen of Cups reverse. They feel like you're pissed. And you're just detaching yourself from them. Their action, reciprocity, and reverse. They know, like I said, that you're not going to commit to them. That you're not going to put up with this. King of Pentacles, 5 of Wands reverse, the 9 of Wands reverse, and the Hanged Man reverse. Basically, now that they want to commit to you, or now they want to be serious with you, it's too late. It's too late. They either, destroyed your trust because of somebody else that they got with somebody else, or they just basically, being with other people, other options, and you're just put up with it. Yeah, a lot of you, they feel like you're moving on with your life. You're manifesting good for yourself, and you don't want them anymore. And they're still gonna try though. I think they're not really gonna give up just yet. They're pretty stubborn. Yeah, this is somebody that wants to treat you the way you deserve. They want to be with you. But they know you have good things coming. A lot of you, they know you have somebody better coming into your life. Yeah, in the present moment, they want to have a heart-to-heart with you. They want to talk to you here soon. So I do see a message coming in, but you're done with it. You're like, you've hurt me too many times. I can't deal with this anymore. Hey, Crystal. What do they want to say? I am stuck in visions of us together, so they can't move on from you. Life without you is hopeless, dark, and depressing. I miss your light. It hurts much. I can't talk to you right now. So they want to wine and dine you. They want to take you out. They want to have something romantic with you. But I feel like you're going to not want this person anymore. Pisces, Taurus, could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius. They just know basically they're not expecting anything positive. Virgo, Pisces, Aquarius. For a lot of you, you're going to tell them to go get lost, to go F themselves. And just not a good situation. All right, let's go ahead and do Capricorn. 106.35. All right, Cappy. All right, Cappy, you're welcome. All right, your energy, Capricorn. Time. I'm afraid it's too late to take action. You feel like you don't want to take a chance on this anymore. And you're being called not to. So for a lot of you, you're being called to ignore this person. You're following your intuition, and it's telling you not to take the chance on this. Their energy is heartbreak in reverse. They feel they've made a mistake. I wish I could right my wrongs. And their action is snake. They were shady, deceptive, or they are being shady and deceptive. A lot of you know that. Yeah, the moon and the wheel of fortune. You know that you need to move on from this. I'm not going to do a collective today just because I'm running late and I got to do the water signs. But I will tomorrow, though. Remind me not to sleep in. I overslept. All right, why time is your energy, Cappy? King of Swords, Queen of Swords, reverse. Page of Swords, and the Queen of Cups in reverse. A lot of you, you're just bitter. You're mad. You're angry. Two of Swords, reverse. Six of Wands. You're trying to ignore this person because you're in this energy of like too much has happened. It's too late to apologize. And I'm getting that song, it's too late to apologize. So maybe you feel like, the damage is done. It's too late. I've put too much time into this. I need to move on. Okay. You're in this energy of like I just want to just go my own separate way. I just want to ignore this person. I already know what's going on. You guys could know that you were put in a third party situation, or you were either like assuming that, or with information that you were put in a third party. And it's like, well, too much time has passed now. You chose the other person. You wanted them because you feel like it's not even worth the risk. Yeah, Two of Pentacles reverse, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and the Devil reverse, Knight of Pentacles. A lot of you feel like you got to remove yourself to have, confidence, to have pride. You feel like you just can't be an option. A lot of you feel like you were being juggled. You were put in a third party situation, and you just feel like there's somebody better out there for you. That if I put this, love into myself, this pride, this dignity, that I'm going to find somebody else is how you feel. You feel like there's somebody else in your energy that either likes you or there's going to be. Because your action is you're being guided to follow your intuition here. Yeah, 10 of Cups, 4 of Cups, Death reverse, and the Judgment. Basically, if you want to have happiness in your life, you can't be with this person, then it's going to be elsewhere. That it's going to be with somebody new, you're going to have this 10 of Cups. Because this person's not going to change. Basically, you already are aware of that. This person's not changing. They don't see the errors of their ways. They just ignore what I've said to them. So why should I try? A lot of you feel like this was an important person in your life. Like you learned some kind of lesson from this person. They were your ride or die. And, it's sad. It's like, I would like to be with this person, but I can't get past what they did to me. And I feel like it's more karmic. you know? Some of you could feel like with Bonnie and Clyde that it is a karmic relationship. Their energy, heartbreak in reverse. 4 of Pentacles reverse, 9 of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and the 6 of Cups. Well, it looks like they have been working on themselves. This is somebody, they are afraid that they are losing you. And they want you back. They realize they did cause you heartbreak, and they're hoping that with time that you've kind of forgiven them, or you can try to be back in their life somehow. Is this person's energy. They want you back in their life. But then they're afraid with the Empress, 5 of Pentacles reverse, and the Strength, that they're in this energy of wondering, are you even going to take me back? Are you even going to want to be with me? This person's really doubting that. They don't even know if you want them back. Their feelings, they know they made a mistake. 7 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, 10 of Wands, and the Hierophant. If this person committed to somebody else, they feel like, a lot of guilt on that. They feel like they chose the wrong person. And like as time goes on, they realize like, man, I should have been more honest. I should have been more, that I was so foolish and reckless. Just jumping into another relationship or being with somebody else when you were the person for me. So this person, it's like they know. This person knows that they were just really selfish and that basically the guilt weighs on them. Their actions, Snake, Ace of Wands reverse, Hanged Man reverse, Lovers in reverse, and the World in reverse. They realize by being a snake, it didn't get them anywhere, and that they lost you. They realize they lost you and they can't get that back. 3 of Cups reverse, 9 of Pentacles reverse, because they were in another relationship or they just chose to deceive you. And with the Emperor here, they feel like you are their divine person, but they just chose to act a different way. I think it weighs heavy on them, the guilt that they did this to you. Yeah, for a lot of you, they could have just ran from you, could have committed to somebody new, or just jumped into this relationship with somebody else really quickly without this even going anywhere, or without ending things with you. It's like they didn't even follow through with your connection. They just ran and got involved with somebody else. I want to be different. You deserve better. Please do what is best for your heart. I can't let go of you. My life is a mess right now. So take that how it resonates, guys. Could be a Virgo, a Scorpio, Capricorn, Aquarius, Cancer. Could be a Taurus, Pisces, Gemini, Scorpio, Aries, Leo. All right, what's going on with Aquarius and their person? 11303. All right, what's going on with Aquarius? All right, Aquarius, your energy is finances in reverse. You feel divine timing. Your action, disagreement in reverse. You want to work things out with this person, but you could be wondering if they want to work it out with you, because you're in this energy of like, maybe you feel like they're not working things out. Their energy, divine intervention, reverse. They're feeling self-love, and action is wedding, seeing you as the one, or marrying somebody. I don't know. Let me see. Why is your energy finances reverse? 6 of Swords, 3 of Wands reverse, the Sun in reverse, and the 8 of Swords reverse. Feels to me you're not waiting around for this person anymore. You could feel like they're not wanting to work things out with you. 5 of Pentacles reverse, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like you've been waiting for this person to give back to you. And you're starting to have a lot of negative thoughts. Like, this person's never going to fully commit to me or fully give me what I want. So you guys could just be like breaking free. Feeling like, okay, I'm just going to remove myself from the situation. They're not going to give me what I want. So why am I wasting time? Because you feel divine timing here. Ten of Pentacles reverse, Four of Cups reverse, Death, and the High Priestess reverse. Yeah, a lot of you feel like this person never was fully committed to you or wanted to commit to this relationship. You feel like you can't fully trust this person, Aquarius. For some of you, I don't want to say this, they could be committing to somebody else. Because that's what it feels like to me. Like, you just feel like you're not the person. Like, either you feel like they are going to somebody else and you're not their forever person, or there's just a lot going on that they've hid from you. Okay? Because your action, I don't think you want to fight with them anymore. Yeah, Magician reverse, Ace of Wands reverse, Hanged Man in reverse, the Lovers reverse. I don't think you love this person enough to fight for them or to put up with it. I think it's an energy of like, yeah, I care for them to an extent, but I'm not that in love with them. They're not my forever person where I'm going to put up with this shit. You know what I mean? I feel like for a lot of you, you're just breaking ties. You're ending this because you feel like somebody better is going to come along. Okay, with the Four of Cups reverse. It has to be something better. There has to be somebody better. Yeah, a lot of you just feel like this person's not understanding where things are. They're not having any kind of awareness. You could have been in a honeymoon relationship, or it was very quick, you know? It was very quick here, or like you guys just got involved too quickly and then it fizzled out. All right. Their energy is divine intervention in reverse. Seven of Wands in reverse, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Eight of Wands, and the Moon in reverse. Three of Swords reverse. It's an energy. They're not even really listening to their intuition. I mean, they are, but they're not. They're blocking the signs of the universe. So if they feel like there's a feeling that they're meant to be with you, they're just blocking it or ignoring it. Yeah, Eight of Cups and the Two of Wands reverse. An energy of them giving up on this. For some of you, they're giving up to go back to somebody else. And it's like, that was like the decision. Like, oh, I'm not that happy with Aquarius. Let me just go back to somebody else. It's kind of what it feels like. Because in their feelings, they're still trying to heal. Maybe they feel like they got involved with you too quickly. Yeah, Knight of Cups, Four of Swords reverse, Seven of Pentacles reverse, a Hierophant. Yeah, they feel like they committed to this too quickly without thinking about the long-term effects or like what was going to happen down the road. They basically, it's kind of like they count their chickens before they hatch kind of thing. Or like, oh, this sounds like a great idea. Let's get, in a relationship, or let's get married, or let's, like envisioning their life with you, but not actually fully thinking about it and how it was going to affect, I think they weren't fully healed from somebody else when they gave to this. Their action is wedding. I think they still love somebody else and they're going back to that person's what it feels like. Yeah, King of Cups reverse, Ten of Wands, Justice, and the Two of Cups. Ten of Swords. Yeah. For a lot of you, it's an energy of like they jumped into this too quickly with you when they still love somebody else. And I see them doing something right by somebody else. But it's going to betray you. Yeah, Rebound in reverse. Stealing, illegal, and guarded, and my boo. They still are holding on to somebody else. And it's like they were lying to themselves that they were ready to move on with you when they weren't. And that's been coming out in the reading. Yeah, they're going to end up ghosting you. I don't be meaning to say that. They're going to end up ghosting you. Because they still love somebody else. And they shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I have to let you go to find myself. I feel lonely. So they were like involving themselves with you. And they really didn't have any kind of long-term expectation. And they basically led you on. Will you leave me like the others? See, I think what happened is they still have trust issues. Or they just simply wanted somebody, they knew that you were going to stay. Or they had a feeling that you were reliable. And that's why they stayed with you. But they didn't really have any long-term intentions. And I mean, I'm feeling bad for saying that. But for a lot of you, you just know they're going to leave this time. Like, if they keep coming in and out of your life, you just know they're not going to work things out. And that they are going to leave because possibly a third party. Some of you even know that they're going to go to somebody else. Like, you already know that they're going back to somebody else. Or, they're just choosing to detach. Could be a Leo, a Gemini, a Pisces, Scorpio. Taurus, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, Cancer. And that's been coming out in the readings lately. So some of you, that is what's going on. All right, Pisces, 1/19/35. All right, what's going on with Pisces and their person here? Last but not least, After this, I'm going to do the individual readings. I'll do Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. All right, what's going on with Pisces and their person? Your energy text message. That's weird because Sagittarius had that the same, like, place. The same energy they had that. So some of you could be dealing with a Sag. Your feelings surrender in reverse. You feel like you can't fully let go of this person. Hey, Lasia. Your action, you're reflecting in reverse. Like you're trying to ignore something or trying to block something out. Like you don't want to know something here. Their energy is intuition. They're feeling spiritual awakening in reverse. And their action is hook up in reverse. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Aries man. So some of you could be dealing with a Sag. They have that the same place. Hey, Roshni. Why is your energy text message? You could be expecting a message or you're going to reach out to them, which was weird because in the Sagittarius reading, a Pisces was messaging them. So that's weird. Even the Pisces card came out in the Sagittarius reading. So you guys could be cross-watching. Your energy, 4 of Pentacles reverse, 3 of Swords, the World in reverse, and the Page of Wands reverse. So what's going on? I feel like it's a past person. I feel like you are so hurt over a past situation. I think you're wanting to message this person or you're waiting. Either you're waiting for a response back. Some of you could think that they didn't respond to you or they've been bluntly ignoring you. Maybe you're checking your phone like, oh, wow, they did respond to me 3 days ago, but I ignored them. Or I just didn't see it. Because it's an energy of like you want to say something. There's unresolved business. This isn't like a new Pisces in your energy or a new person in your energy, Pisces. This is somebody that you have unfinished business with. Okay. Because it's somebody with a World in reverse, 3 of Swords. You've been through hell and back. There's pain here between the two of you. You feel like you can't surrender. You feel like you can't let this person go. 5 of Wands reverse, the Moon, the Judgment reverse, and the 9 of Cups in reverse. A sense of loneliness, a sense of, a lot of you feel like it's sad. It's an energy of like, a part of me doesn't want to fight for this anymore, but a part of me still is holding on, is what I'm getting here. It's like, I just kind of want to like give up on this. I want to like detach, but I feel like subconsciously there's more to this, or like, I can't let this person go. It's like a part of you, yeah, Queen of Cups reverse, 10 of Swords. It's like I'm still hurting by this. I'm still emotionally affected. Even if it's been a lot of time has passed. I can't let this person go. It's like I can't fully remove them. It's almost an energy, too, of like, if it, like a lot of time has passed, it's like I can't remove them from my memory. I can't cut them off. I can't block them. But you're trying to, with reflection in reverse, you're trying to not get information. Tower in reverse. 2 of Wands, 2 of Cups reverse, and the Empress. I think a lot of you, for your like your healing process, hey George, for your healing process, you're trying to emotionally detach, but it's really difficult. You're trying to get to this Empress energy. You're trying to focus on yourself. Yeah, part of you wants to give up, but then you go back to this person, or it's like you try to give up and then you cave back in, is what I'm seeing. It's an energy of like, I can't fully let them go. So it looks like you're trying to move on, but this person, either you're expecting a message or they are going to contact of some sort. And it's just going to bring back old memories, old pain. It's kind of what it feels like. Like when this person does come back, it's like it's still bringing pain. Okay, extra in reverse, playa, frenemy. Some of you could feel like you were played by this person or a friend purposely like messed things up with the two of you. Okay. I know, George. It's funny. I know he always comes like least expected, like, hey, I'm here, showing up late to the party. All right. Their energy is intuition. I'm getting that song by the Black Eyed Peas. I think I got that for you again. Was it you or somebody else? I got a feeling. I got that for somebody yesterday. 3 of Wands reverse, 5 of Pentacles reverse, 3 of Cups, and the King of Swords. This person's in this energy of like, I need to message you. I need to reach out because time is going by. Okay. It's an energy of like, I need to know. I need to come through. I need to know what's going on between the two of us. This person's very inquisitive, very wondering what's happening in your energy. This could be an Aquarius for some of you, or they have that in their chart. This person is like in this energy of like, I'm questioning about you. I'm wondering what's going on with you. I'm wondering if we still have a chance. Like I'm feeling intuitively called to contact. Their feeling is a lack of awareness. Ace of Wands reverse, Ten of Pentacles reverse, Page of Swords reverse, Eight of Cups in reverse. This person doesn't know why they're in and out. Okay, or they don't know why things are going this way. Hey, Olivia. This person feels really confused. This person feels like they don't understand why things aren't working out between the two of you, why there's this in and out. They feel like there's miscommunication, or there's like indirect communication. For some of you, there's like in and out where you block each other, you remove each other, you don't talk for a while. And there's just a lot of like mixed emotions where they feel really confused why things aren't working out. Their action is hook up in reverse. King of Pentacles reverse, the Fool, the Two of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. I think eventually, okay, even though it doesn't seem this way and they seem like they're ignoring you, or it seems like there's, in and out communication, I think they would like to have another chance with you. I don't think it's anything like romantic. I feel they would like to try to rebuild your trust, because I do feel like you see them in a negative lens. You don't have any trust or respect for them. Yeah, it's like they want to try to rebuild with you is what I'm seeing here. They don't really have the intention of like, oh, let's like make out, Like I haven't talked to you in like, 4 months, let's make out. Okay. I'm not getting that. It's an energy of like, let's try to get back on better terms. Let's kind of stay in each other's lives more permanently is what I'm seeing here. And then as I say that, kinky ways. So like their kinkiness comes out. Maybe they're trying not to be upset. It's like, I'm just trying to keep it friendly, but then I accidentally have my tongue down your mouth. I don't know. Or it's like, I'm just trying to be friendly. Let's just talk things out. Let's go to the library, read some books, and then I'll make out with you. Yeah, but it's like they're like, okay. This person, it's like they're trying to keep it civil. They're trying to keep it friendly, but then they think about the memories and the sex with you or something. And it's like, oh, actually, let's make out. Like, hey, screw being friends. Let's just fuck, Let's get right down to what we actually want to do. Anyways, cuffing season. All right. This person, it's like they're single, they're ready to mingle. So I don't know. They're on the hunt, on the prowl. Okay. I'm getting that song by Duran Duran, Hungry Like the Wolf. Okay. Can't talk to you right now. I don't know where to start. You were right. All right. Take that how it resonates. This is so weird. Hey, Amethyst. I'm not going to do members' questions today, but I probably will do them either tomorrow or Thursday. I'm trying to figure out what day I'm doing them. But yes, you still get a members reading and you still get the members' questions. It's just not going to be today. Could be an Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Taurus, Libra, Scorpio, Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sag. Could be a little bit of an age difference. Doesn't have to be. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I'm going to do the members, or not members. I'm going to do the individual readings for Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio right after this. Give me a couple minutes. I'm going to get into getting something else to drink. I probably won't drink any more coffee. I'm probably just going to have water or something. But I'm going to do that here in a second. But I will get your guys' readings here in a few minutes for water signs. I'll do them maybe about 3 to 4 minutes, and then I'll be back on. All right, so I'll see you guys in a few minutes. If you guys are watching for a water sign, or you are a water sign, those are going to be here in the next few minutes. So just give me a couple to get readjusted, get my cards back out. I got to figure out what cards I used yesterday. I don't remember. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I'll see you guys later.